Two school friends, Jack and Jill, were very excited to take a leisure holiday in the Caribbean Sea. They had heard so many amazing stories about the crystal clear waters, enchanting beaches, and lively cities. As soon as they arrived at the airport, they could feel the warm, humid air and beautiful sunshine that beckoned them to explore the Caribbean island. Jack and Jill decided to begin their adventure with an exploration of the island beaches. Upon arrival, they gaze upon pristine white sands and breathtakingly crystal blue waters all around them. Captivated by the beauty of the surrounding scenery, Jill spontaneously decides to take a dip into the spectacular sea. Jill finds herself mesmerized by the extraordinary shades of blues beneath the waves and is drawn further out into the depths of the water. Little does she know that she has now swum beyond the safe marker. Worried about her friend's safety, Jack quickly calls for help from the nearby coast guards, who are able to rescue Jill before anything bad happens. The next day, grateful for surviving the near-drowning incident, Jill is determined to find an activity that wouldn't frighten her as much. To her surprise, Jack suggests snorkeling, and reluctantly, she agrees. Armed with goggles and flippers, the two venture out into the beautiful aquamarine waters.
As they start exploring the coral reefs, both of them couldn't believe their eyes.
Brightly coloured fish swimming amongst the vibrantly hued coral formations. The neon green and pink shrimp, the purple fan corals. They looked like they had stepped into a real-life aquarium. The close encounter with the exotic marine life urges Jack and Jill to explore more. Moving further away from the shore, they discovered some large rock formations deep in the ocean bed. These rocks were like an obstacle course, but with clear passages in between them. In an effort to explore what lies ahead, Jack and Jill decide to carefully navigate through the passageways. To their surprise, the seawater suddenly starts showering them from above. It was a fountain from within the crevices of the rocks. Hours later, when the sun sets, their journey finally comes to an end. The next day, Jack and Jill board a cruise towards another neighbouring island.
As they sail across the open waters, they spot dolphins playing in its depths.
Then, without warning, a loud noise is heard from afar. What could it be?
The two friends rush to the deck and spot one of the most magnificent sights.
An orca whale leaping in the air!
Jack and Jill travel to the next destination, a tropical rainforest. With its soaring trees and dense foliage, they felt as if no man had visited this place. And, to their amazement, there were wild animals like capuchin monkeys, colourful parrots, and a herd of deer crossing the path in front of them. Tired from the long hikes, Jack and Jill decided to spend the night camping near the riverbanks. With nothing but the serene sounds of nature accompanying them, they lay under the stars and fell asleep counting shooting stars in the velvety sky. The next morning, Jack and Jill went on a quest to explore yet another part of the island, the active volcano surrounded by lush banana and palm trees. Neither of them expected such thick smoke emitting out of the immense crater and ash pouring down like a heavy shower. But instead of being scared, Jack and Jill found themselves standing in a state of awe. Here they were witnessing something beyond their wildest dreams. An eruption of intense lava shooting up high into the sky, and thunderous explosions, which made the ground shake beneath their feet. Waving goodbye to the volcano, the intrepid duo started travelling towards their next destination, the majestic city of Cap Haitian. Known for its picturesque harbour and ancient monuments, the old town was like a living history book. Everywhere they looked, colourful buildings, cobblestone streets and antique sculptures fascinated them. Their tour eventually led them to Jupa, an underwater cave tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the vibrant city. With a flashlight in hand, Jack and Jill began the daring journey through the mysterious caverns, discovering relics of the past buried beneath sand and silt. Having experienced the heights of excitement, the same evening Jack and Jill decided to chill out at a beach a few miles away. But to their horror, they discovered thousands of dead fish washed ashore due to plastic pollution. Saddened, they realized the importance of protecting our planet and vowed to do their best to spread awareness. Determined to make up for the day's disappointment, Jack and Jill took a helicopter ride to the stunning mountain peaks of the Caribbean. From here, they could see the bright blue waters, the green canopy of trees, and the lines of windmills twisting against the sky. Feeling adventurous, Jack and Jill decided to try their hands at kite surfing. After a small lesson and some practice, they managed to master the skill and spent hours racing across the waves at full speed.
At some point it started raining, adding a dramatic effect to the exhilarating experience.
No journey to the Caribbean would be complete without tasting its world-famous cuisine. So, when hunger strikes, the intrepid duo feasts on the freshest seafood with zesty lime sauces, spicy jerk chicken, and sultry curries flavored with coconut milk.
They then wash it all down with an icy cold punch.
With days of exciting experiences under their belt, it was time for Jack and Jill to return home. As they packed up, they could not help but feel a little sad. They enjoyed their holiday so much, they wanted to stay a little longer. Despite their bittersweet feelings, they knew they had to begin their journey back home. Reflecting back on their escapade, the two of them seemed to have a newfound appreciation for adventure, one they will remember for the rest of their lives.